So, welcome to episode 7. I can't believe that I'm being so consistent every week to come up. I'm Dr. Comfort, okay? So, my episode basically is I try to answer one question about special education the best way I can possibly answer it. Let's jump in to today's question, okay? Today's question is not from a parent or a teacher, but it's just somebody that asked me a question. So the question was, what's my take on disability awareness? That was the question. So it was directed to me personally, and is asking me what's my take on disability awareness. Well, I believe that disability awareness is important, okay, but it's passive. All right, the awareness itself is important, but it's a passive way in doing things, right? I think we have to shift our mind, our thinking from awareness into acceptance, right? So when we are thinking of acceptance, we are moving into the perspective that this is more of an action thing. When you accept something, you take an action. But when you have awareness, it's just passive. Like we have autism awareness. It's just information, right? Or we have Down syndrome awareness, or any other form of awareness. It's usually just passive. But when we say that with accepting something, that means it's more of an action. So what I'm saying is we have to move from awareness to acceptance, because acceptance promotes action in doing something about it. So it's not just good to know about a disability. Is what is important is take action to that disability, to do something about the disability, okay? So awareness is easy. Acceptance requires work and purposefulness. Acceptance comes from knowing. It comes from a knowing place. Acceptance of knowing seeks to meet the student or your child where they are. When you accept a child, you are actually meeting them at their need. Okay, it's not just good, enough to know about their awareness, but accepting their the disability. Okay, so let's move on to what I mainly think that disability awareness, you have to know that knowing about the awareness is actually geared to tolerance, right? We don't want to be tolerant. We don't want to tolerate disability. You know, our student, our child with disability, we don't want to tolerate them because tolerance is negative. But when you actually embrace their disability, it's positive. When you embrace disability, the child disability or your student disability, it gives you more opportunity to find support to help them. Okay, when you actually want to love a child, you have to embrace them, embrace all that they are, their disability and everything. So move away from tolerance, because awareness really makes you tolerate things. But when you accept something, it makes you embrace it. So let's embrace disability, not just have the awareness of it, okay? So remember, awareness is also one-time thing or a week thing or month thing. But when we accept disability, we actually are consistent, because it's a process. So we are constantly looking into accepting and to embracing the disability, so we can come up with thought-provoking situations, so that people can know that there is a need for a change. All right. As a teacher of students with disabilities, I keep working towards acceptance, right? And to pave the way for my students to have the memorable academic experience they deserve, okay? So I move in the direction of acceptance, not so in the direction of awareness, okay? Because if you go onto the street right now and ask anybody on the street, what do you know about a disability? Somebody, by all means, they're going to tell you something, because the awareness of disability is actually there, okay? But the acceptance is what we are trying to put across, okay? We want society to accept our children with disabilities, not only know about it, okay? Because when they know about it, as I said earlier, they only have tolerance for it. But when they accept us, our children with disability, they embrace us, okay? They embrace our children with disability. So what I want to wrap up this with right now is that we as a community, we as a people, we have to understand that knowing that acceptance is a goal of reality, okay? A goal of reality as a society is that we have to accept disability. We have to accept it, embrace it, not be aware of it and be passive and just tolerance, okay? If you get anything from this message today, is that awareness is not enough. Acceptance is where we are moving towards, okay? And acceptance is embracing disabilities, and acceptance is knowing the need for their impact in society. If you have any questions, please ask. If not, just leave a comment below. Send me an email so that I could be able to answer it. But if you want something more in depth, just give me a call and I will be able to meet your needs specifically, so that you can be a better support for your loved one with disabilities. Okay? So with that being said, I'm going to sign off, and it was a good day today to be on and connect with you guys. Be blessed and have a nice day.
For further information or to support us, please contact us, Irvington, New Jersey, 07111, United States of America, or visit DATSS.org. DATSS. Supporting teachers of students with disabilities.